Hey guys, it's me. This is the very last tag. The last tag I did was posted today, March 19th at 12:30. I said that I had one more tag left, and I haven't got my hair cut or colored yet. Maybe if I do like a summer tag or something, yes, I will. I'll probably have my hair colored and dyed. This is called the Throwback Tag. I have been seeing this video for the longest time. At least probably last year, 2014, during the summer. And I thought I would do this tag. And let's get started. This is the Throwback Tag again. Not again, but the title of it's the Throwback Tag. Question number 1. What year were you born? I was born in 1988 at the end of the year. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? No, I don't. At least not on my computer, I don't. I looked at on my flash drive, I didn't have one. And actually, I do have one posted. It's not gonna be in this video. It's gonna be in the video. I think it's called. It's my very first video. I think it's something about my uncle. It's something about my uncle that passed away. I think it's the uncle that passed away. I think that's the title of my video. It's my very first video. There's one of me in there too. There's one of me in that video. There's plenty of me in that video. Question number 3. What TV show did you grow up watching? The Looney Tunes. Didn't grow up with the cartoons that they have today. I didn't grow up with Mickey Mouse, Clubhouse, Dora, Doc McStuffins. I grew up with Looney Tunes, the Smurfs, which I think the Smurfs went, whatever was in the 90s, I probably watched. Because I basically grew up in the 90s, so whatever was on TV, the dinosaurs was my favorite. When the baby sat on the dad's shoulders, saying "not to mama," with a frying pan in his hand, yeah, that was my favorite. Question number 4. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? Well, I wanted to be a doctor or a teacher. A doctor, a teacher, a dancer, an airline pilot. No. The people that hand out the snacks. One of those people. The airline attendant or whatever they're called. I don't want to be them now. Well, for a doctor, I'm not smart enough. A teacher, I'm not smart enough. A dancer, I'm not tiny enough for it. So, and an airline pilot, I could care less. To me, a job's a job. Question number 5. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. Don't have any because I don't know. I have a video of myself, but I don't know where the VHS tape went. The VHS tape disappeared. I don't know where it went. About question number 5, they didn't make DVDs. So if they made DVDs back then, I would have put it in. Question number 6, what were your favorite toys to play with? We had this tablet looking thing. It was multiplication. Me and my sisters, I think it was my brothers, but I don't know, I used to play with it. Basically any toy that was made in the 90s I played with. Almost every single toy. The most that I played with was Barbies, and basically they're in my basement as of right now. I'm probably sitting over them right now. Question number 7. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? Well, when I was younger, even though I could care less now, I used to run around my house in my undies. When I was little, not now. When I was probably about, I did during school too, before I started developing into a woman, when I had no boobies. But as of right now, no. Question number 8. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. I can't because I don't have it with me at the moment. Question number 9. 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. Well, there's No Scrubs by TLC. I Like Big Butts by Sir Mix-a-Lot. I know I'm going way back. Probably some of you people that listen to these songs probably singing them right now. What was the other song? I Saw the Sign. To I Saw the Sign, me and my sister used to have one roller skate on. Actually, my sister had rollerblades. Me and my sister each had one. We used to roll across our kitchen floor at where I used to live before I moved to where I'm at now. We used to have a rollerblade each and basically say, I saw the sign, I opened up my eyes, and I saw the wall. We were kids. I listened to anything my sister listened to. Question number 10. What was the one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween? I really don't remember all my Halloween costumes. Question number 12. No, missed one. Question number 11. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. What can I remember? Well, I don't remember anything happening to me, but I remember I used to beat my sister with my toys, if that counts. Now it's time for question number 12. Are there any special things you kept from when you were a child? Yes. I have part of it and my mom has part of it. My mom made us a box. Actually, let's start off with how my mom has half and I have half. My mom made me, actually all 3 of me and my 2 siblings, a box from when we were kids. And my mom has my brownie sash and my Girl Scout sash and my brownie hat. No, she only has my sashes, I think. I know I have my brownie outfit. If you grew up, actually, if you had a child that was in brownies from in the 90s, from 96 to I think 98, they had these brownie outfits. I have one, and I still have it to this day. I just can't believe how tiny I was though. Question number 13. What was something weird you used to do as a child? As a child, what did I do? Actually, I remember doing this. I think I was like, I know I was a teenager, I think. I can't remember. Can't remember if it was before 1999, before 99, or after. I can't remember how old I was. I think I may have been, was it before I started my friend or after? Before or after? Can't remember how old I was. I was living where I am now, so it was after 99. So, there was this big snow pile outside of my house of where I live now. And we built like a little igloo thing, so, just so we had something to do. We had something to do. And I remember doing that. I remember playing in the rain as a kid. And it's fun when you're older too. So, if there's kids watching, don't let your parents lie that they're too old to play in the rain. I'm 26 years old and I love playing in the rain. Question number 14. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened when you were younger? Well, if there's any men watching, you may want to plug your ears. Or walk away from the computer and have your wife watch it. And let you know when it's over. When this is over. When I'm done answering this question. Well, the scariest thing that I remember as a kid was when I was 12, 13 years old. I didn't know what was going on. I got my period, my monthly friend, and I freaked out a little bit when I first got it. I went to my sister and I told my sister, I can't remember what I said to my sister. I think it was along the lines of, I'm bleeding. And I think my sister asked me where at, and I told her where. I can't remember what I asked her, what I told her and everything. But that was the most, at least to me, it was the most scariest, but it was weirded out when I first got it. Okay guys, it's okay to come back to your computers if there's any males watching my videos. Question number 15. How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? Well, it has changed a lot. Now you can get, now where I live, for hitting your kid, you'll get children and youth calling on you quicker than shit. If you discipline your child and somebody don't like you hitting your child, you'll get children and youth call on you. Back when I was growing up, children and youth was not involved and not as strict as it is today. And that's what pisses me off. If I'm going to discipline my kid, I'm going to discipline my kid. Like, to me, the toys has changed, the Barbies has changed. Let's go back to children and youth. My mom never had children and youth called on her for spanking me, my brother, and my sister. Me and my two siblings, my mom never got children and youth called on her. And nowadays, even if you spank your kid, somebody that don't like it, like if I spanked my kid and somebody else didn't like it, I'll get children and youth called on me for no reason at all. To me, as long as you do not leave marks, actually, for marks, as long as you do not leave bruises, scratch marks, run mark, or any other type of marks on your kid's body, why the fuck does it bother children and youth? To me, it's discipline. You're not abusing your kid. To me, there's a difference between abuse and discipline. Abuse is where you leave marks. Discipline, you're disciplining your child to be a better person in the future. Like me, I turned out okay and I got disciplined. If I got the gimme once and I started crying because I said I wanted a pack of cookies and my mom looked at me and said no. And if I would have started crying, my mom would have picked me up by the arm, spanked me, and sat me back down and said there's something to cry about. And that's what I'm going to tell my kids. Actually, no, that's what I'm going to do to my kids when I have kids. If my kids want a pack of cookies and they want to sit there and cry about it because I said no, I will pick my kid up, wheel their ass, and keep on walking and keep on shopping. And if somebody looks at me, like if the person that was in the same aisle looked at me and said, I don't like how you hit your kid, I'll look at him and say, I don't care, it's my child. You don't like it? Go ahead, turn me into children and youth. I'll tell them that I was disciplining my child. To me, a whole bunch has changed about freaking everything today. To me, you should be able to discipline your kid. Like, if children and youth gets involved, I'm going to look at them. I'm going to look at children and youth and look at them and say, do you see any marks on my kids? Or something like that. I'll look at them and say, do you see any marks on my kids? Do you see any scratch marks? They're kids. They're going to get black and blue marks. They're going to get scratches. They're going to get brush burns. They're going to get all type of burns. But if you literally, like, from cigarettes, if they get burned on them, if they get burned from a cigarette, that's your fault. That's the person that's smoking's fault. If that kid gets burned. Like, yeah, you gotta, like, if you have the supplies to do it yourself, yeah, you're gonna put, I forget what it's called, it's something for burns, and if you have that, put that on a Band-Aid, put it on the mark, and there you go. It'll be gone within a few days. That's just me. That just torques me that children and youth has to get so involved in your life. Where if you look at kids today, they're brats. They are bad. And to me, there's no reason for your kid to act like that. If children and youth will back the fuck off and let you discipline your kid, you'll be able to do something. And making sure your kid does not act like a little freaking asshole or a little fucking bitch, in my opinion. If you want your kid to act like that, that's on the parent, not on somebody else. To me, I'm not gonna call children and youth on you. If you're gonna stand there and hit your kid, no, I'm not gonna do nothing. But I'm sorry, guys, about this last probably 3 or 4 minute rant about children and youth and about kids today. If you guys like that little rant, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will leave my social media, the questions, and my Q&A video down below. I hope you guys enjoy it and give a big old thumbs up, and I hope I get questions on my Q&A. So I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I have questions to do a Q&A, maybe by this time at the end of the month, maybe by September 1st I may end up having